Okay, just went to the bathroom. Now we're good to go again. I will take out the pocket watch that I always like to carry around. I wasted away too much time here. Some people ask me why I still bother using such an outdated type of watch in our generation. Tell them that it has a nostalgic charm to it. I take this over those common wristwatches any day. I have a pocket watch somewhere in here. I'm hoping to get a better one. I like pocket watches too. I do agree with them on this. They're really nostalgic and fun to carry. I'm well aware that these type of watches are hard to find. Yes, they are. But more importantly, this is my personal way of rebelling against continuously developing society. Lucy. I'll be back after school. Behave yourself, right? Yeah, straight to school. I don't feel like reading some bubbles, by the way, so you may find some things. I made my way towards the high school that I attend. I'm currently in my second year. While running, a movie that I recently watched springs to mind. It's an old sci-fi film set in the year 2050. Sci-fi movies from the past are quite remarkable. They all seem to lack creativity. Some would include large-scale space battles. Others would have vehicles flying through the sky. That's just too unrealistic. It's true that there have been major strides in science and technology, but it's different to change what we've grown to so accustomed to. This year of 2050. People still walk to school. People still drive normal vehicles. People still... So basically this is just like the 1940s or 1960s that people thought we were like wearing jumpsuit leotards or something or have flying cars. But look at us now. We're still doing the same thing as usual. Besides our advances in technology and space travel. But anyway, people still ride bicycles and skateboards. Some people still use old fountain pens or pocket watches like me. But there exists a sole piece of technology that became more prominent in our lives: androids. Androids are being used everywhere around the world. That is the only difference of contemporary world has to offer. I wonder if this android is going to be chaotic like the android from Dragon Ball Z. You know what though, when I'm talking about the Android Saga. Giving it all I've got, I made a dash to my classroom. Please refrain from running in the halls. The janitor android scolds me lately, but I easily brush it off. These types of androids have facial recognition capabilities that allow them to report troublemakers. Knowing that, I make my face well hidden while keeping past the android. Exploring their weakness is my specialty. As a result, I never gotten into trouble at school. Safe. I enter the classroom acting like a professional baseball player who just stole a base. I noticed that the teacher hasn't arrived yet. I plumped down on my seat while still huffing. That was pretty close. Did you sleep again? I did hear a familiar voice calling out me. It's coming from the guy sitting next to me. A clever looking fellow. This guy looks like a jackass. People usually refer to him by his nickname. Dr. Gears? That's because he's a real geek with burning passion for robots. I, on the other hand, despise robots, and while I label myself to retrovert, it is very approachable and outgoing. Moreover, our taste in hobbies differ by a lot. He's actually my best bud in the entire class. Well, opposites do attract each other. Some possibly attract each other as well at some point, depending on how you position them, but and the amount of force it is. Puzzling, isn't it? Even our classmates find it strange. No, I just had some business to take care of. Really? This early in the morning? It's a long story. Fortunately, I'm cut off by the sound of the classroom door opening. A middle-aged man makes his entry. It's the teacher. A female assistant android is trailing him behind him. I was talking about this later. I send him a signal. He returns with a thumbs up. Lunchtime arrives in the blink of an eye. Take out my freshly bought pieces of bread and arrange them upon my desk. I prepare to eat my lunch with Dr. Gears. Two desks have been joined together. On my desk, there are a couple of pieces of fried croquettes and a carton of chocolate milk. On his desk, there's a tasty-looking lunchbox. My friend appears to be enjoying his lunch. My friend is maid Andrew makes it for him every morning. But how is the actual food? It doesn't look that bad. For someone who eats bread every day like me, it's truly a feast for the eyes. Why are you just sitting there? Got a problem with your food? Oh no, I should start eating. I receive a light scolding. How's it scolding? I take a piece of croquet in mouth. What the heck happened to us? Our eyes went directly inverted. As I delicately bite into its golden, crunchy surface, a warm, savory scent fills my nose. The sweet flavor of the dough mingles with the tantalizing aroma, creating a heavenly mixture. But that's not all. The cream inside unleashes its softness as it slowly melts on my tongue. Then the vegetables in the mixture provide a strong, rich flavor. The eggs and mashed potatoes also join the fray, blending in pleasantly with all the other ingredients. I feel like we entered that one stupid food anime. I forget what it was called. I think it was Food War or something. I don't remember. You guys can yell at me for all I care for this taste, this refined taste. It must be. It's a plain old piece of croquet. I put it aside and casually asked Dr. Goodquick, by the way, didn't you once tell me that you had have a lot of androids at home? Yeah, 6 of them in total, I think. 6 of them. What an impressive number. It's impossible for a normal household to be able to afford that many. Rumor has that he's from a rich family. I guess it's true. Where's this come from all of a sudden? Oh, it's nothing. Oh, wait a minute. He starts raining like an idiot. Hey, your food's falling out of your mouth, you know. You're taking a liking to androids, haven't you? Have you finally decided to put an end to this war between us? Well, for now, yes. A wise decision. Androids are simply amazing, you know. Truly the greatest invention that science has developed since the beginning of mankind. There are a lot of different types, but I would recommend the maid models of all else. They take care of all the chores and really know how to cook. On top of that, the female ones are pretty cute. Sometimes I find myself admiring their beauty. You got one sick, twisted mind, Gears. Tisk. Don't you know that people can achieve inner peace with beauty? It's been proven by science, you know. Yeah, I got a feeling this guy's gonna be a little dickwad with us. I shake my head wearily. I do admire his enthusiasm over something so petty, though. Really. Look, I just care more about what's on the inside, that's all. What are you talking about? I'm saying that it doesn't matter whether they're pretty or not. I just hate robots in general. Here's an example using people. Let's say there's a person with a pretty face, he's a man. Does the fact that he's got a woman's face change anything? No, he's ultimately a man. Likewise, even if I see a beautiful android, since it's ultimately a robot, its enthusiastics don't matter anymore. It just becomes an illusion. What am I trying to say is that even if a robot acts like a person, it's not. Therefore, all robots are the same to me, and I dislike them all. I guess you still haven't changed your mind. But there has to be a reason why you brought it up, right? Normally you wouldn't ever talk about it. Oh yeah. If you're looking to buy one, I'm here for you, man. I'll make sure to fill you in everything you need to know. I'm telling you, you'll probably be making the greatest purchase of your life. After those words, I couldn't help but scratch my cheeks. I'm not actually looking to buy one. Could it be that you're worried about the price, my friend? Don't worry. I have some connection that'll let you get on dirt cheap. As long as I'm with you, there won't be any problems. No, it's not that. There's no need to buy one. Now, just what do you mean by that? I fidget around, not knowing whether I should tell everyone. I found one somewhere. Found what? An android? You found one? An android? Yeah. Where? At the junkyard. Holy, you lucky bastard! Is it something like a IDX 358 or 455? What model is it? Something that starts with a P. I can't remember. Someone told me it's a pretty recent model, but I haven't seen anything impressive yet. Might as well give it time, though. It was free after all. Now you just made me curious. I'll be sure to pay you a visit soon. He pauses for a moment before continuing as he's trying to change the subject. Well, I'm certainly happy that you take an interest in androids, but what? But you should be careful about what. Seen them on TV lately, right? Those who are obsessed with androids, they say it gets really tough to deal with as time goes on. Robots are robots, humans are humans. You should never forget the boundaries between them. Robots are merely tools designed to make our lives easier. Sorry, but I cannot accept that. I don't, in my own personal opinion. These two probably do, but I don't. I don't, for a moment's hesitation. Like, are you kidding me? Wise up. Now I'm going to say. Now I feel like saying the quote. I feel like saying the main popular quote from Mass Effect 3. Does this unit have a soul? That was the main popular quote, and its answer is a yes. Nothing more, nothing less. You better be off worrying more about the chances of being struck by lightning. Does he even realize who he's talking to? What an absurd idea. I know, of course I didn't expect that to happen to UFO people. It doesn't hurt to be a little self-aware, you know. You're safe than sorry. Alright, I get ya. I'll keep that in mind. Nothing response. As I'm completely exhausted from talking. Before I knew it, it was free time for the final class of the day. At last, another monstrous day of school was taken to a close, but it feels as if this lecture will go on for an eternity. Time seems to be itching along at a turtle's pace. The chalkboard is filled with scribbles that rarely decipherable. It makes it much more difficult to understand the lesson, which is hardly painful tough to begin with. Ugh. I can't take this anymore. The teacher's also off at explaining things. His words go through one ear and right out the other. Unable to hold back the incoming fatigue, I let out a small yawn. Looking around me, it doesn't seem like anyone else is doing much better. All the unreasonable, pushy teachers have something in common. They never explain anything in the simplest way. They always make everything seem more complicated than it needs to be. Hey, the government is paying teachers to teach your asses. They're not going to care. They're going to expend the day just so they can get some extra cash out of it. A bunch of rotten snobs. That's what they are. Nothing in this world lasts forever. The teacher's dreadfully outslot of words ultimately comes to an end. Watching a politician give a speech is